Hello, my name is Scott Legier, Horn Fellow of the New World Symphony in Miami Beach, Florida. You just heard my performance of the FBA 2022 Concert Band Audition exercises, and now I'd like to offer you some practice tips to help as you prepare for this audition. Let's start with the lyrical exercise. This exercise is marked larghetto, with a suggested tempo of quarter note equals 96. This tempo should feel like a slow dance, with emphasis on the first beat of each measure. The third beat is a bit trickier, however. Sometimes, like in measure 1, the third beat should come away from the first, but in the next measure, the 8th note should lead forward to the following downbeat. Go through the rest of the exercise and find where the notes lead forward or come away. This exercise is one of the duets in the Rubank advanced method, and while you are only performing the top line for the audition, being familiar with the bottom line will help your rhythm, especially in measures 9 and 13. While you're holding out the tied C and E flat, either subdivide or follow along with the bass line to make sure you're playing in time. You may also notice that in measure 15 and 16, the lower voice is holding a long note throughout this half cadence. Here, you can take some time to finish this phrase and breathe before starting the last phrase of the melody without disturbing the rhythm of the second line. While this short melody is not too technically demanding, you should be mindful of keeping a consistent, beautiful tone throughout your slurs. Keep the inside of your mouth open and execute the slurs with your air and not your embouchure to avoid a wah-wah effect or chewing between notes as you play. And now, let's talk about the technical exercise. I really enjoyed working on this exercise for this video. It has a jubilant and fun hunting horn quality and is a blast to play. The first thing you should note about the piece is the suggested tempo of dotted quarter equals 120. In my opinion, this is the fastest you should try and play this piece, but you'll likely have a cleaner and more effective performance at a slightly slower tempo. The piece is only marked allegretto and should retain a more controlled character. We don't often play in the key of concert G-flat major, but there are a few small things that you can do to help make this rare key a bit easier to play. The 2-3 valve combination is generally sharp, so as you play with a tuner, look to make sure that the third valve slides are pulled out far enough to keep the pitch low. Also, the top line F can be played with 2 and 3 on the B-flat horn, same as the D-flat below. This fingering will be useful in measures 10, 17, 18, 21, 25, and 27, where you have the written D-flat major arpeggios. Since you won't have to move your valves, you can keep your articulation coordinated, and the F will be low on this fingering and sound more in tune with the triad. Try it out and see how it works for you. And if you'd rather use the regular fingering, the open B-flat horn will work just fine. This exercise has examples of both syncopation and hemiola in measures 15 and 19 and measure 23 respectively. The syncopation accents a usually weak beat, and the hemiola sounds like the music is suddenly in a different time signature, 3/4 instead of 6/8 in this case. For both of these, make the accent strong and practice with a metronome to keep the overall rhythm steady. Thank you for watching this practice guide. I wish you the best on your audition. If you found this guide helpful, share it with other students auditioning for FBA Allstate, and come back and watch the video again as you continue to prepare. Good luck and happy practicing.